Good morning. We are waking up here in the mountains of Idaho. If you didn't know any better, you'd think we were in Colorado. It has a very similar feel to it. I am hiding behind the camper here because the wind is definitely starting to pick up, and probably around 4 o'clock this morning, it started to pick up. And because we have the Starlink set up, I was able to get a weather report. And up here in the mountains where we are, we're at about 8,000 feet where we're camped right now, just a little over. Supposed to be getting up to about 50 miles an hour as the morning progresses. So we're gonna pull camp together and get things shut down. It can be a challenge getting this camper top down in the wind. So the windier it gets, the more of a challenge it's going to be. And I might even have my brother give me a hand. But I guess that's it. Let's break camp and let's get ourselves out of here and on to the next destination. Got dust in my eyes. It's still pretty windy out here, but hiding on this side of the truck so it can block it. And it's not quite as bad as it was up where we were camped. It was wailing up there, and we're a little lower in elevation now, so it's gotten a little better. Man, how about that beautiful drive out of there? Idaho, you do not disappoint, and I am very glad we decided to spend a couple days out there exploring. So it's going to be one of my new favorite go-to areas, I think. So we're right here at the pavement. The road's right here. We're going to go ahead and get aired up, and we're going to start making our way towards Crater Lake. It's about 10.5 hours from here, so we won't do it all today. And we also may go look for a place to take a shower, and I also need to kind of start restocking some food. So I don't know how far we'll get today, but I guess let's get aired up so we can get on the road. All right, we made our way to a gas station, got fuel. Diesel pump didn't shut off for me like it's supposed to, so it overflowed everywhere. That was a heck of a mess, but I didn't record any of that happening. The wind started wailing again. We're in the little town we stopped in here. So I'm in the camper, I'm gonna make a sandwich. We're at the grocery store, so I'm gonna eat. I haven't eaten anything at all yet today, and it's you know, it's getting pretty late in the day, so I'm gonna make a sandwich that way I don't go in there and just like buy a bunch of junk that I don't really need. So let's get a sandwich and let's go shopping. Sandwich had, groceries gotten, we already filled up, so I guess let's go. Time to make some miles. Man, that was a long day of driving, but what a beautiful drive it was through Idaho. We just crossed over the border into Oregon, and we have stopped at a truck stop, what is this thing? Travel center, something, I can't remember. But got a shower, that was good, and I'm going to bed. It's dark, and I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna shut it down for the night, and I will see you all in the morning as we make more miles out towards Crater Lake. I'd like to tell you it was a wonderful night's sleep, but it wasn't. It's noisy here. I don't know how these truckers do this day in and day out and get any good sleep, but I don't deal with it. I like it quiet. Here comes my brother. He's been up for a while. So we're about 6 hours from Crater Lake, and we're gonna get camp shut down. And you just ate in there somewhere while I was still trying to sleep, and I made a little something.
You even worked a little bit.
You even worked a little bit. I know it's a Sunday. What are you doing working?
They needed something.
All right, well, let's get camp shut down, and let's keep going. If we can find a car wash, I'd like to find a car wash.
I was thinking about doing the scale and see how much I weigh.
You want to see how much you weigh? That could be interesting too. I'd be curious about that. And the car wash if I can find one. I have like so much bugs and dust, like I can barely even see out of my windshield. The wipers don't do much good. All right, let's get camp shut down. Let's go. All right, what do you guys think he's gonna weigh? I've had my truck on the scale, I know what it weighs. He's never been on. So, any guesses? All right, Paul, you got your weight slip here.
I feel like I put on a couple pounds.
Yeah?
So, minus a little bit of water, because I'm not fully watered up right now, 10,480. If we had me plus the water, it's around 10,700.
Okay.
Stock payload of this truck is 8565. Now, granted, I have new coils and I'm running airbags, but looks like I'm a little heavy.
Yeah. So what is the? I know in other countries they'll like recertify a vehicle after you've done work to it, but I don't know what it is here. So, like you said, you've done some work to it.
Yeah.
But if you were running stock, you definitely would be over. So
way over, almost 2,000 pounds over.
Yeah. So this is one of the reasons 3,500. Yeah.
Yep.
So like my truck, I'm actually under factory payload. So anyway,
Good to know though. I was
at
very
least
curious.
now you know.
Yep.
All
I
right.
was always wondering if I was more than 10,000 pounds, and I sure am.
You look like you're over 10,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about it earlier, but when we were coming off the dirt there in Idaho and airing back up, my ARB compressor quit working. I got 3 tires done, about halfway through the 4th, didn't work. That is problematic, 1, because I have no way to air up without a compressor. 2, it drives my lockers. Now, how often do I use my lockers? Not a ton, but you know, if we're actually in the dirt and off-road, I'd like to have them. So I just popped the hood here. I hadn't actually looked at it since we left. I just used Paul's compressor to finish airing myself up. But I just climbed under the hood here and pulled the fuses, and both the fuses for the twin compressor are blown. I don't know if there's a specialty fuses or not. They're really big, but I'm gonna see if we can find one. Maybe I can get my compressor working. Find 2 really. All right, that's the fuse that came out. Apparently that's not some specialized fuse, because right here in the Pilot, we found them. So I'm gonna try to replace them. Let's hope that works. If it does, I'm gonna go grab a couple extras too, just to carry with me going forward now that I know that this is a problem. So fingers crossed, let's see if it works. All right, success. It was just fuses. Thank goodness. So I feel better about that. Let's go buy 2 more fuses. We'll throw them in the kit. Good to go. All right, Paul, we made it to Crater Lake.
We did.
This was your big goal here for like this whole getting here.
Yeah, but I 100%, I'm super happy we took the Idaho detour, because that was amazing.
Yes.
Like, I didn't even really want to go there. Like, and then like, I kind of like got this feeling like, you should go. You should not complain about it.
So
and
when
then,
I was like, hey, let's go to Idaho, and you're like, I don't really want to go to Idaho, but then you did anyways.
Yep.
Now you're glad. All
well,
right.
it's even better than that, because like Friday night, you were like, hey, look at the stars. And I got like the best Milky Way picture I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Yeah.
So 100% very happy we went to Idaho. But now we're in Crater Lake.
In Oregon.
Yep, in Oregon.
All right, cool, man. Well, let's, this is your baby.
Yep, let's go
check
find
it
this
out.
lake.
All right, Paul, we're feverishly racing to the visitor center.
To the visitor center.
Why is that?
So I can get a stamp in my book.
So you got this book.
Yeah.
You're
So
collecting-
you get stamps like that, and the time, whatever, the date you were there.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to get another one of those for here. And I also get one of these for my truck, and I have a collection of my truck for all the national parks my truck has been in.
Okay.
So we're trying to get there so we can not come back into the park tomorrow.
Yeah, and we parked like at the wrong place, and now we're taking this. Wow, is it way down there?
Maybe, I don't know, we'll find out.
We're taking this lengthy walk.
Yep. So, which one for the book and which one for the truck? What's your vote?
Oh, they're different.
Yeah.
I like the one on the left.
For which one? One goes in the truck, one goes in the book.
Oh, I don't know. You decide. It's yours.
This one's the book.
All right. Hi.
Hello.
Just that, please.
All right.
All right.
So this is Crater Lake. It's pretty darn gorgeous. It's pretty darn gorgeous. It is the deepest lake in North America. It is the 8th deepest lake in the world. It is approximately 2,000 feet at its deepest point, and there is no rivers or streams or anything feeding it. This has all been filled by snowmelt and rain. You know, it used to be an ancient volcano that apparently blew up, and then just as snowmelt and rain over time has filled it and made it this deep lake. If you thought that I knew all that on my own, I didn't. I just talked to a park ranger about 3 minutes before talking to you, so it's all fresh in my head, and that's what they told me. But pretty cool, right? It's getting late. We think we're gonna push off on the hike that you wanted to do and come back tomorrow and do it.
Yep.
But we got to find camping, and we were thinking about camping here in the park. It's all full, 100%. So nothing like us late until the last minute.
Yep. Well, you know, less planning, more flexibility.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're going to leave the park and we're going to head out into the National Forest and see if we can find something quick on the side of the road and easy.
Yep. Before we run out of daylight.
Got to work tomorrow. Then we'll head back for this hike after work because I work on the East Coast and it'll be 2 o'clock here when I'm done. So, all right, let's go see what we can find. We exited the park, just came down 62 South, pulled right into, is this National Forest land? What is this? I think it's some kind of National Forest land, and it's something called a snow park.
Yep.
And there's a parking lot right here that you can camp at. There's somebody in a schoolie right over there.
Yep.
So it's a parking lot, it's not that sexy, but it's flat, and it's gonna be way quieter than the truck stop was.
Way quieter.
So I think we're gonna call this home. The schoolie over there has their Starlink set up, so I'm hoping that means it's gonna work and we can get work done tomorrow. And so I think we're gonna try to call this home for the night. So let's see if we can get camp set up. We got the Starlink set up and it appears to be working. What I won't know is how many obstructions we have, and I won't know that for hours. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it's good. It's totally usable. It's just when you're on, video conferencing and such, if you get obstructions, you get little like 1 and 2 second outages, which can be agitating when you're talking to people. And I will be on the video calls a lot tomorrow, but we'll roll with it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, camp set up. It's our new parking lot home for the night. Dinner's been had. Went out and got a little exercise done. I'm actually a pretty avid exerciser at home, but on the road I definitely slack a bit, and this trip has been no exception. I think we went to the gym once, and this is the second time. But it's generally not exercise that's my problem. Is eating. I like to eat, so I need to work on that part. But it feels good to move a little bit, and so that's it, man. I got to get up at 6 a.m. for work, and so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to bed. I'm going to shower patch. Well, first I'm going to shower patch, then I'm going to get to bed. and I'll get up at 6 and start working. I guess that's it for the night. Good morning. It was a good night's sleep. I needed a good night's sleep. So I am well rested, feeling well rested anyways. And I've actually been up for about 5 hours. Once I got up, got right to work and really haven't taken a break since. But gonna get something to eat, going to get the workday finished up, and then I think Paul and I are gonna head back into the park. It's his birthday today, so that was kind of his thing. He wanted to be here in Crater Lake for his birthday. So I think we're gonna go up there, might check out just small hike or two, and then we'll go find some camping on the other side of the park for tomorrow. So that's the plan, but first, we gotta get this workday finished up. So I got a few more hours of that. All right, Paul, that's the end of the workday, just like that,
Just like that.
by the magic of television. So we're headed back up to Crater Lake.
Can't wait.
I mentioned earlier it's your birthday, so
I'm wearing a birthday shirt because of it.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
We're gonna go do some hike,
Definitely.
and then you're wanting to do push-ups up there.
Yep, at
You
my
always-
age.
You always do birthday push-ups.
That's right.
All right.
For his birthday too, if you watch my channel.
Yes, you do you push-ups for your birthday too. My birthday, and your birthday. Everybody's birthday.
That's right. Everybody's birthday I know.
All right, well, let's get rolling. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
We made it to the parking lot of the Watchman. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, Watchman fire lookout thing.
Fire lookout thing. Okay. So we are headed up to the fire lookout.
We are.
This should be fun.
Weather's great though.
It is nice. Although I think walking uphill is going to be
Warm?
warm, in the shade. But good stuff. All right, Paul, we made it to the top of the Watchman Tower, and yeah, I'm breathing a little bit heavy. Man, I'm just not in shape that I used to be. You guys might not know this about me. I used to be an Ironman triathlete.
Yeah,
and,
no, it was like really impressive.
it was like a serious part of my life, and you know, these days I'm about 40 pounds heavier than I was then.
You know, it's funny.
I'm a
when-
lot older.
When Rob was doing the Ironmans, I wasn't like as impressed then because I just didn't exercise. I was like, you know, lazy and whatever. It didn't mean as much to me. Now that I exercise,
Now that you're out riding a bike and you're like, wow, swimming 2.4 miles, riding a bike 112, and running 26.2 is kind of a long way.
I mean, you know, I got to be honest. Like after 30 miles on a bike, my legs are like, "What are you doing?"
Jelly, yeah.
I'm like, wow, 100 miles?
112.
Whew.
Then go run a marathon.
Yeah, no thanks.
Anyways, enough about that. That was a lifetime ago for me. But like I said, I just got to eat better. I'm plenty active enough. Just not, my activity is not, my eating is not keeping up with my activity. Is that how it goes?
It's all about math.
So anyway, so we're at the top, and you know, Paul has this push-up thing he wants to do. So we're gonna do 46 push-ups for his birthday.
Yep, we are.
And we're at 8,000 feet, mind you, a little over. So we'll see. We'll get it done.
Yep,
We'll see
that's
how long
right.
it takes. All right, here we go.
Okay. 46.
definitely breathing hard. We broke them up into sets. We did like 16, 15, 15, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, which is good. It's good to break it off. Anyway, all right, well, should we head back down?
We should head back down.
All right, let's go. We made it back to the trucks, but as we were walking down the trail here, on the way back, we were like, man, like, we should try to touch the water. So we're now gonna go try to figure out if there's a place we can go touch the water before we go make camp. So let's do that. I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. I bet it's freezing cold. All right, we found a trail down to the lake, and it's actually a longer trail than the Watchman trail we just did. So I got up today thinking, okay, I'll do the Watchman hike with Paul. Now we're doing like more than double the distance. I should quit complaining now. I need to get back out, and I'm not inactive. I'm making myself sound like I'm inactive. I'm not. I ride my bike when I'm back in St. George. I lift. I'm pretty active. I just gotta quit eating so much, and man, I feel it the most when we're walking and hiking. But anyways, so it's all downhill till we get to the lake, and then we got a nice walk up. Yeah, I got nothing for you.
Oh, that's cold.
Okay, I'm glad Paul talked me into coming down here and touching the water. But based on the looks of the people's faces going up, it's gonna be a treat getting back to the truck.
It will be.
Okay, time to make our way up. So it took us 20 minutes to get down.
Yep.
I'm already tired. We've gone 100 feet up.
I think it'll take us about 45 minutes to get up, but we'll
You
see.
think 45 minutes up? All right. We'll see what happens. Here
Just
we
like
go.
climbing out of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, a little less heat.
Yeah, it's wonderful weather.
Yeah, the weather's
Oh,
great.
look at all the swimmers.
Oh yeah, lots of people swimming out there. All right, Paul, we made it to 1.1 miles up. We didn't stop, just kept, nice grind going.
Yep.
How long did it take?
It took us about 24 minutes
To come up?
to come up.
It took us 20 to get down.
I know.
Wow, okay.
He's
Well,
not as out of shape as he promises.
I mean, I am sweating. So, all right, man. I can live with that.
Yep.
That wasn't too bad. Okay, now we're gonna go find camp.
Yes, we are.
Okay,
And
let's
dinner.
go. And some dinner. Let's go make camp. All right, we have exited the park and went a few miles outside of the park and turned onto a dirt road on some national forest land. And Paul's in charge here. He's gonna try to find us camp tonight. So he has a plan. I would do more filming, but we have less than an hour of daylight left. So we're just trying to quick tail it to camp. And we also kind of need a good view of the northern sky. So we both have to work tomorrow, and the Starlink needs to point north. So let's see what Paul comes up with for us. I hope, let's see, he pulls something off. Current update, we're kind of striking out here and finding anything in the clearing, and now we've just encountered it's not really a tree in the road, it's like partially in the road, and we can't really like get it to move with our hands, so
Yep.
we're gonna like chainsaw or axe. Let's try the axe. Oh, nope. Okay, it's coming out easier than I thought.
All right, awesome.
All right. Let's go take care of this. Getting all the working out in today.
You are.
Okay.
All right.
So here's the situation. We are not finding anything that's like really got a optimal situation for Starlink. So we did find a clearing though. It's open to camp in. So I think we're gonna set up camp here. North is this way. I think what's going to happen is the Starlink is going to get obstructions. It's going to get a lot of them. So we'll get good download speeds and burst, but your upload and your latency is going to be bad at times. So, but we do have a bit of the Verizon signal here. I actually have about 10 megs down and like 1 up, which should be sufficient for a phone call. So I think what I'm going to do is throw the Starlink out. I'll use that for Teams meetings in terms of like, seeing content, which I should, download should be okay, I hope. And then I'll probably just call in on my phone for the voice, and hopefully then I won't be getting broken up and all that. But so that's the plan. That's what we're going to try to do. It's just, we'll be driving out here in the dark if we drive out of here. And I don't really know, unless we go to another pilot or something and camp in their parking lot. I don't think we're finding, a good situation out here. There's just too many trees. It'd be perfect if we were in the weekend. It'd be wonderful to be camping here. Well, Paul's sending his drone up. Okay, I'm getting camp set up. Camp is set up. The sun is pretty much fully set. So I got the camper lights on so I can see here while I'm filming. Starlink is set up. And, as suspected, we're definitely getting some outages. I hope my plan works tomorrow for work. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think Paul and I are even going to hang out. He's back there in the camper talking to our mom. I know she wanted to wish him a happy birthday. And I'm going to do something easy for dinner. I'm crawl right in bed. I got to get up at 6 a.m. and get to work. So I think that's it for the night. I will see you in the morning. A nice chilly start to the morning here. It's nice sounds of nature. Got the birds chirping. It's all a bunch of chipmunks running around. It's good stuff. Sleeping last night was okay. We had some wildfire smoke roll in. And, that woke me up for a bit. And then I was fussing with the Starlink a little bit in the middle of the night. And we were doing it again first thing this morning when we got up. But I think we have it mostly workable now. So we're going to finish out the workday here. And then we will make our way back out to the main road. So I will catch up with you after the workday. And just like that, the workday is over and we're headed out of here. You ready, man?
I am very ready.
All right. I think it's, I don't know, it's gonna be at least an hour drive out of here. But we haven't been this way.
This time.
We don't know what we're gonna encounter. But as long as it's roads like we've been on, it'll probably be about an hour to get out of here. So let's get at it. All right, dude, we're pretty much here at the end of the road. We got our pavement turnout here, and I'm about to head back to southern Utah, and you're about to go somewhere else. So it was awesome hanging out with y'all this week. I really enjoyed it, and glad we got to spend your birthday together.
Yeah, me too, very much.
All right, dude.
All right.
And I'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Okay,
All
bye.
right, bye.